as part of the work is trying to figure out, I'll just hold off for a second while these get passed out a little bit. And so the handout you're receiving, we try to color code it to make it easier because I know sometimes a lot of numbers on the page are intimidating. But the blue side is kind of an analysis about the financial impact on the district. This first section talks about the anticipated loss of district revenues as related to the conversions, unrestricted revenues for, and basically it's revenue limit dollars, K-3 class size reduction and lottery. The second box there, if you will, deals with the, as the charters, as these schools become charters, their budgets actually are eliminated. And so the net difference there is, combined is about $826,000 more loss of revenue than reduction in expenses. But as we look at the lease agreement and the service agreement, the impact, for those two schools, the total is about $778,000. So for a difference of net district contribution of $48,000, or under $50,000. And again, you see a projected loss of reduction in ADA. The second page on the other side, this is the basically with Ms. Minor had talked about in terms of their scope of services and use fees. And so you can see here where we talked about the different services, professional development services, technology, and so forth. As she mentioned, we've never done this in terms of how you figure out a unit cost. So basically what we did was we created basically a spreadsheet that dealt with the cost of each of the departments, and we developed a per student amount, and then we assigned, and then based on the total number of students, we allocated that cost, and depending on this level of services in a particular department, we determined what percentage of that department actually would be they would be using as part of that cost. And so you can see here, in addition to that, the state loan contribution, taking a look at the state loan, dividing it to the number of students and get a per pupil amount times the number of kids, you get a per pupil allocation for the cost of the state loan. And then the last part is basically looking at the square footage and the rate per square foot for a lease.